Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. I appreciate you being here with us today. If you have seen this bottle or not, this is Tierra de Ensueño, the land of dreams. This is supposed to be a pretty solid Blanco. A lot of people have been drinking this, and this is newer to the market, coming out of NOM 1580, 42% ABV from the master distiller, Sergio Cruz. A lot of great stuff coming out of that NOM for sure, and people have been talking some pretty good talk about this. I just recently was traveling in the New York area and actually met the team, and now I have a bottle at the house, bringing it to you, and I'm going to try it here. You know, tasting things at festivals and events, you're drinking a lot of stuff. So to sit there and really give it my stamp of approval, my thoughts, my opinion, right, whatever that's worth, I need a bottle. And you definitely need the right glassware, right, because at these events, you're just taking sips out of little plastic cups and things like that. So, hey, I got a bottle here to give it the right proper treatment, and I appreciate you being here to be along this journey with me. The seal is still closed, and again, I did try this at the event. What was really cool is I tried at that time an unreleased Reposado. They have now just since released it. Go check out the website right there, ensueñotequila.com. This brand itself is using some decent methods for sure for production. They're coming from the highlands, over 7,000 feet, harvesting agaves at least 5 years, really getting that high sugar content. From there, they are cooking the piñas. When they're slicing a piña in half, there is a lot of little leaves right in the middle, right? So from there, that cluster of leaves, they're actually taking it out because that can impart bitterness. Some distilleries don't do that, and it is going to affect the flavor profile. And they're cooking in stone ovens and then actually letting the piñas rest for 2 days. They're cooking in stone ovens for 1 to 2 days and then letting them rest for 24 hours. From their extraction, they're actually going through roller mill. And while they're doing the roller mill extraction, they're actually using deep well water. So it's going to be that mineral kind of flavor, a lot of minerality in that deep well water under the ground. So that's what they're using to help with the extraction. And fermentation. For fermentation, they're doing and using I can never say that word. Proprietary. There we go. Proprietary yeast. Open air fermentation from about 3 to 7 days, and they're actually playing classical music. So the Mozart method, right? Doesn't do anything. Who knows? But that's what they're doing over there with the proprietary yeast. And from there, distilling in two different distills. They're actually doing stainless steel, and then second for copper pot. So the first distillation is going through stainless steel, second distillation going through a copper pot, and then that's what you have in this bottle. Coming in at 42%. Definitely excited about this. Go check out the Reposado. Hopefully I'll get a chance to check the Reposado and then try it side by side. But this right here, loving the language, loving the labeling. And you can see on the back, this is not your tequila you're used to. And Ensueño is one of the few barrel-rested Blancos in the world. Extra rare bourbon casks impart a balanced medley of oak and agave flavors for an ultra-smooth finish. Our time-honored recipe uses traditional stone ovens and only 3 ingredients: agave, water, and yeast, and each hand-harvested small batch embodies a unique terroir of our family-owned Highland estate. We dedicate this special vintage to all the dreamers, sit with friends, and savor the moment. Salud, right? So that was something I was waiting to share with you. Something that's really making this special is that barrel age resting. And they're doing it for 14 days. So that's really, really, really unique to this, right? And you can even see that here. Extra rare bourbon cask, deep water well dilution, roller mill, Mozart method. I love that more tequilas are doing this. And this is fully mature, 2 times small batch distillation, just a bunch of stuff going on there, right? So that really is what's setting Ensueño apart from most of these new Blancos coming out. And we'll see if it does it any justice, all right? Well, let's take this plastic off the top. And from there, let your bottles pop. Oh, yeah, that was good. Digging this. It's a wood. It's painted blue, but it has it looks like agave leaves, right? This is really nice. And let's put that to the side and let's pour this out. Well, I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. So let's see. Again, coming out of 580. And this is looking tears and legs, dissipating pretty quickly. It goes away pretty quickly. It's not sticking around. And yeah, that's not sticking around really at all. Let's take a sniff. Let's jump on into it. Cheers. Salud. Oh yeah, that is agave forward for sure. Very dominated by agave. You're getting minerality in there, that deep well water, some black pepper, a little bit of menthol in there. As I'm sniffing, it's kind of opening up my nose. Think like Vicks Vapo Rub, but not that intense. Very mellowed. But that's connecting definitely with that agave, the agave aroma on there. Definitely a lot of agave first and foremost. I'd say more, it's not an agave bomb, definitely a grenade going on. We definitely got like an agave grenade. But it does smell, it's that minerality that's really taking over. There is a lot of mineral on the aroma on here, and that is a great thing. For me personally, my favorite flavors, agave as well. I want sweet roasted agave in my Blanco tequilas, and as well, I want some minerality. I love dirt, that's why I drink a lot of Quiche mezcals. Love the Karwinski's giving me that dirty, dirty flavor for sure. But overall, I mean, you can't really see any, it does have a hinge of tint to it. It's not like, I don't know if you can see it on camera, it's not like clear, super crisp, like bright Blanco. It does have this small tinge to it for that resting in a barrel, right? So, hey, let's take a sip. Cheers and salud. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is good. That is good for sure. That is a solid tequila Blanco. Again, really, what you're getting in the nose is what you're getting in the glass, and there's really not much more than that. You want a solid tasting Blanco that tastes like agave, and it's got some good minerality to it. That's what this is. Let me take this this other sip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's solid. That is solid. If you are somebody that likes a mineral forward, I don't want to say it's like earthy. It doesn't have like a real big earthy taste to it, but it does have a minerality to it that is shining through and through and complementing the agave. It's sweet roasted agave. This is for you. Again, it's not overwhelming agave in the mouth. It's not going to be an agave bomb. It's definitely an agave grenade, meeting that minerality. A little bit, tiny hints of like white pepper in there, some black pepper for sure. But it's interesting. I would want to try, I hope Ensueño releases a release that is not hitting any barrel, right? I don't want the Blanco hitting any barrel. I would love to try this without being rested. This is also coming in at 42%. So it is just that extra 2% is giving it a little bit more oomph, but not in a very intense way. And that's definitely purposefully made. Shout out again, Sergio Cruz, the master distiller. But in saying all that, like I said, I would love to try this, not rested, straight off the still strength, maybe even that 42% without the resting, and just try them all side by side. I'm sure they've done that. And again, this is why they went with what they're doing. But outside of that, I'm digging this. I'm definitely digging this. This is solid for sure. If you pick up a bottle, you're not going to be disappointed. This is definitely a solid tasting tequila Blanco for sure. Well, I appreciate you being here. If you've not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. We'll see you on the next one.